So 445 after India got, England themselves have raced away to 31 for no loss in just 6 overs, as expected in pretty much baseball style. The ball is flying off the bats of the two openers in Crawley and Deckard, especially with 19. But might I add, 6 runs, which were kind of given as gift to England even before the first ball was bowled. The 5-run penalty that was given, and of course they got another run because the very first delivery was a no ball. So even before landing the bat to the ball for the very first time, England started 6 for no loss. But from there on, they have put together, of course, 25 runs, 19 to Duckett and 6 to Crawley. At the moment, the big thing, India have not got a spinner out. So the first 6 overs has seen 3 by Bumrah, 3 by Mohammad Siraj, and they haven't got a wicket so far. So where do you think the match is there? I mean, 445, quite often you would say advantage the team that's got 445. But I was just looking at the last few matches in Rajkot, and what India has often done, batting first. This seems to be the lowest first inning total by any team. Usually, it would never be in any place, in any condition, in any test match. If you get 400 plus in the first innings, you're in a very good position. But this, according to Rajkot standards, it's not really a high score because you're used to seeing 500s, even 600s in the first innings. But India have managed 445. Where do you think the match stands now?
Still a long way away, England, and we haven't got the spinners on. The Indian team hasn't got the spinners on. That will be the real test, because you're seeing some deliveries kick up, some staying low. There is spin on offer. I mean, just second last ball, 85 mile per hour off cutter. Look how viciously it broke back from wide off stump. So that's why spinners will determine the course this time. And middle session, if you look at it now, you're going to have a 2.5 hour final session. Okay, let's make no mistake about it, because you have to bowl 37 overs, which, by the way, I think are not getting completed even despite the half an hour extension. So that's why 2.5 hours, you'll see the spinners bowl through, and looking at it, Kuldeep Yadav holds the key, because he will get the rip, he'll get the bounce. And last time when England made such a start in Vizag, it was Kuldeep who kind of pegged them back. So they'll have to be prepared. They weathered the Bumrah storm, 25 minutes they have weathered it. Kuldeep and Ashwin now, they will be the key. Ashwin, remember, is approaching a milestone. He will anyway not be in a good mood because of the umpiring. He had that argument with the umpire and 5 penalty runs were given. So the spin twins, they were the transgressors. Jadeja, I mean, the video will soon be up. Under all the chaos of that 99 when Sarfaraz run out, that was actually the trigger point. You can check the video out. That was the first warning.
Yeah. No, which is why I explained that people will blame it on Ashwin. No, it was actually the third instance. So 2 had happened even before Ashwin did it. So it was a team penalty of 5 runs.
Yeah. No, you're allowed only 2 warnings, not 3. First warning was Jaddu. First warning was Jaddu, official. And then after that, this one.
So it's a team.
It is a team, this thing.
But anyway, just 5 runs doesn't matter. As I said, I would try and find the loophole if I was thinking like Ashwin. I'd do it a few more times.
Yeah.
I'd say, okay, take 15 runs. Take 20 runs.
No, I wanted Rohit Sharma to in fact get a spinner in these big, in the first 6 overs, because the batters would have gone after him like they like attacking wise, and I think because the odd ball was stopping and there was a little grip, Ashwin, I think also because he batted, I think he would have known about the wicket and the right spots where to bowl to. I think it would have been 1 over would have been a good choice to make.
You know, even I thought actually before the if not too many, at least that 1 over before that. But instead of Ashwin, I would have gone Jadeja, simply because more than the turn, I think there's a low bounce that is quite visible so far. So that's the only one thing that you've seen, low bounce. And I guess if there is going to be an uneven bounce, I'm going Jadeja, because he'd be that guy who could trouble. But anyway, you could have seen 1 over at least from the spinners. Having said that, I wouldn't be too surprised that he starts off right after tea time with a spinner. 37 overs, I agree that half hour extension though is 100% happening. So the game's not finishing at 4:30, it's going till 5. That's for sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if India finished 37 if it is Jadeja and Ashwin bowling for the longest
And
time. Jadeja, you know.
Bowling
And maybe
machine.
Kuldeep also counts. But Jadeja, you know. So I'm getting how many? You're going about 13, 14 an hour? How much are you going with?
You have to go with 17, 18 overs an hour to make up.
No, but let's say what is the right? Let's
I
go
mean,
15 an
14,
hour.
14.
14, so that's 28. And half hour, half of that, 9.
Half of that, yeah, 9.
You go, you reach that.
Could be, yeah.
You reach there.
But I'm sure there will be a burst even towards the end when Bumrah bowls, and I think there will be short bursts for him there as well.
No, I think more than Ashwin and Jadeja, what I really am worried about at this point is that I hope that Rohit Sharma does not underutilize Kuldeep Yadav, because what we saw from the English side also, that they use their wrist spinner less. I think the reason over there for them doing so was that they saw the pacers are getting help and they wanted someone who could like dart those straight ones and the balls that stay straight. I think Rohit Sharma also here might be thinking about this fact that the spinners who would predominantly be bowling would be Jadeja and Ashwin, but I think Kuldeep should be used very smartly and more effectively on this wicket.
Absolutely. So I think he will
Because
be
seeing the approach how the Indians have used Kuldeep Yadav till now, not just in this test series, as a overall also, that they haven't as such. So I would want him to use Kuldeep more today. Kuldeep and Jadeja.
No chance they're using Kuldeep more. Yeah, I agree with the point that don't underutilize him. But no chance that he's bowling more overs than a Jadeja or an Ashwin.
At least not too many overs apart.
I also wouldn't want him underutilized because he is going to be a wicket taker. He was in the previous test match, even now. And you should not run the risk of underutilizing him. But if I've got Ashwin and a Jadeja, there's no chance I'm bowling Kuldeep more overs. At least you're going with the experience of these two batters, and especially if the pitch is not offering too much, hopefully their experience does come into play. It could still happen that Kuldeep ends up with most wickets, but yeah, I would also want
left-hander. A left-hander is also get Ashwin in. He's a nightmare anyway for left-handers. So
don't say that to Ashwin. I'll say I'm good enough against right-handers.
Of course, I mean he's the one who's dismissed Smith. I mean, among spinners, he's the most who's dismissed. He and Williamson, among the Fab Four, I mean, you take out Virat Kohli for obvious reasons. Against the other Fab Three, he's got a fantastic record against them. And all are right-handers. So,
who do you think has the edge?
Still India. Still India have the edge. 445 is not a small total. If England reach about 150 for 1 or even 175 for 1 by the close today, then I think the advantage may have tilted slightly towards England then.
No, I feel edge definitely India, but as far as percentages are concerned, I'd still be 60-40 in favor of India. But if England reach about another 130 runs more from here, I'd say about 60-70 ish for 1 or 2. I'd say for 2 also. 180-90 if they're for 2, then I think they would be definitely be that advantage, that edge that India has, that would again be 50-50 then.
I see that's what I'm just saying. Whether it's what we've seen in the first 2 test matches, whether it is the tag of baseball that comes along with the England team, how often would you give any team even a remote chance, or even be debating that which team has the edge after one has got 445 in the first innings? I can't think of
I'd give it
being
to
in a situation where any other team. No, Australia has scored here too.
No, on such a wicket, I'm saying. Not even on such a wicket.
Never. Even with Australian, even I'm talking about peak Australian team when they used to come and used to get pitches like this also. If India got 445 in the first innings, I don't think I would even debate at that time. Yes, if the opening partnership, the other team comes and puts on 100-run opening partner, that's another thing. But I'm saying at the time that one team has got 445, and that team is India. In India, no matter the team, I'm even contemplating thinking about which team has an edge. It would be eyes closed India, and I know that most of us also picked India now, but even we're still like with a lot of caution in place. Ifs and buts, or how does England start, how does that session goes, and I'm going only 60-40. All of this was never done. Never done. India got 445, doesn't matter what team. You know what you would say? India is not losing the test match. Everything else may happen from here, I don't know. India is not losing. But I agree, maybe it is how England have been playing. Maybe it is also a reflection of what the pitch is so far. Maybe it's also a reflection of how the 2 test matches have happened so far. Maybe it is Baz ball that is dominating our minds, and everyone else's. We're even debating that it's close. But I agree, a good start from here. However, I mean, heart of heart, I know that this Indian bowling lineup, you're playing your best bowling lineup that you can think of. You saw Wood pick up 4 wickets, right, in the first innings. I see no reason why Jasprit Bumrah cannot trump him. I see no reason why a Siraj can't chip in with better figures than you saw with him in the first test match. I see no reason why a Kuldeep, Ashwin and Jadeja can't put the England team in trouble. So I'd overwhelmingly say it's in India's favour as of now. The one crucial thing that's worked in India's favour, and that has been our Achilles heel, the lower order not getting runs. Today that didn't happen. So valuable contribution, whether it was Jasprit Bumrah, whether it was Ravichandran Ashwin, whether it was Dhruv Jurel also, because even from the wicketkeeper we weren't getting too many runs as contribution. Whether it was even the doggedness that Kuldeep Yadav showed, not too many runs, but the doggedness overnight and then today as well. All of that put together, I think, maybe Jurel did not have that confidence. Now that he's seen how Bumrah and Siraj put a prize on their wicket, next time he won't play that kind of a stroke.
And the only thing I'm again a little worried about, that as soon as there's a little pressure on India put in, say what that if the English side is reaching about nearing 200, 170, 85-ish, and then they're just at the loss of 1 wicket, and then I don't want Rohit Sharma to overbowl someone like a Jasprit Bumrah, because again that I know that this test series is really important, but we have to look at the World Cup also, not talking about the IPL.
But luckily they are both in the same IPL team, so he'll be at least mindful of that my teammate in the IPL, I should not overbowl him.
But and then in the World Cup too, then
he'd need him in the World Cup. He's the captain there.
Yep.
And then when under pressure, what happens is with Kuldeep, that Rohit Sharma, what I have noticed since a few times now, is that whenever the team is under pressure, Rohit Sharma thinks that Kuldeep Yadav can be taken to the cleaners by the batters because of that wrist spinning factor. But I think that's not the right way.
Maybe because they are fans of opposing team. Rohit Sharma is a Real Madrid fan. Kuldeep Yadav is a Barcelona fan. They are rivals.
Oh. So he's a Barcelona fan, Kuldeep Yadav.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, Kuldeep Yadav is a crazy football nut. Crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know.
Like we are for cricket.
He knows more about football than cricket in terms of data, stat, performance, all of that. And football across leagues.
Okay, he's not just a La Liga fan.
No, across leagues.
Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A.
He's a crazy football fan, knows everything, all data, which player who sold for how much, how many touches, assists, everything. And just like you hear sometimes cricketers say that they follow more golf or probably interested, more than cricket. So with him, it's football.
Football, wow.
Yeah, he does podcasts also with other channels.
No, generally also if you speak to him.
Yeah.
Crazy football fan.
Lovely. Lovely.
Is that the reason?
Could be.
Real Madrid fan.
He's a Barcelona fan.
Is Barcelona fan को कम देता हूँ over.
But it started right
it's all in good humor. Otherwise, before someone says,
and they'll then cut that clip. Men after two.
And give it credit also to Sports Today.
Yeah.
Rohit is under bowling Kuldeep because he's a rival football club.
Rival fan basis.
Sports Today.
Yeah. And they'll have that caption also, the one that's going on viral.
Which one?
Men after 2 drinks.
Oh, that's not getting.
See, that is the thing. Now, as I said, that's why I specified it's a joke.
Yeah.
Now, that was also a joke. But now nobody will use that portion. They will actually put the clip and saying that, see, this is how dumb they are. They don't understand the meaning between what is true and what is false, what is right, what is wrong. People take it very seriously.
And they think that Rohit Sharma is underbowling Kuldeep because of his
this is nothing.
I say it was a joke.
You remember I had said that, Bumrah was responsible for Ashwin, falling that bull. Remember first test? That Ashwin was responsible. He was
yeah.
I had said tongue in cheek 3 times.
Yeah.
But still so many of our family members said, look at this guy's blind fandom. Yeah. Without context, without anything, I was like saying, but I had said tongue in cheek 3 times.
No, but upstairs when you said that time, you didn't say tongue in cheek, na?
But was it recorded on camera?
No, but people.
But he told, he knows all the trollers.
He
Told
doesn't
them.
know.
And then he said, troll Siddharth.
I know.
I know what he actually means.
And especially in the
Hey, सवाल
Ashwin
निकाल देंगे,
context.
Shivam.
Ashwin context I have to believe. Because he called Ashwin a tail-ender.
No, again, please, we will not be recalling that
he didn't
moment
call
again
them
and
tail
again.
enders. He says the tail starts from
Ashwin.
Does that mean something sexual?
Exactly.
No, I'm just trying to defend myself and we should just
know.
let this go now.
Yeah,
Trolls.
leave him. I don't
Yeah.
cover him.
Did you leave me when you trolled me upstairs?
No, I didn't say anything. I was with you on that.
Okay, Akash Bardwaj says the root wicket will be the key.
I would tend to agree. Get root and you basically expose the underbelly. Maybe I would say Ben Stokes.
No, I see. I you know what? It's like I don't think that Root would be the key because Root till now hasn't fired and still sitting here, we are giving England it's somewhat a chance. I think Root scoring runs would be a very big bonus for England, and then I think India the match could come on the level field. So I don't think Root
One
would
wicket, if you have to close your eyes and God said one wish, pick any one wicket, I'll give you from England
Ben
to
Stokes.
fall cheap. Ben Stokes?
Ben Stokes.
I'd go with Joe Root. I'd
still go
Really?
with Joe Root.
Because Ben Stokes, I know the consistency is not there. Yes, he can play a big knock, he can play a clutch knock, but the consistency is not there.
But
Right.
that consistency is in big games only, na?
No, but this is not the decider final test. You're chasing 500 runs. It's not the first innings.
It can be like how a
This
third
is
day of a match
Joe
is
Root
moving.
territory. If he digs his heels in, he'll get you a double 100 if needed.
Yeah.
And then you're struggling.
I mean, he was the key difference in 2021. You negated the pitch.
But
totally.
you just called him the last.
I would say still.
Fourth in the.
I would say he's fourth in the.
Don't
fast
start
four.
that debate. We'll need 20 minutes to discuss that. Maybe post show we'll do.
Yeah, post show.
Okay, we're going to take a few predictions. Piyush Andre says Ben Stokes is 3 wickets short of 200 wickets. There are very few players who achieve 6,000 runs plus 200 wickets.
But
True.
he will have to wait for that until the home summer because he's not
No,
bowling
or
the
maybe till
series.
Ranchi.
He's not bowling the series.
How do you know?
He's clarified. Even in the start of the tour, didn't he say, I'm not at all bowling in this
No,
series.
there was he was bowling before this match, na? But
He
then
was not
Oli
bowling.
Pope came and said that I don't know if he would be bowling or not.
He himself clarified, I'm not going to go against
Recently,
physio's
like
advice. Before coming to India.
No. Now before this test, anything?
Has he bowled in this innings?
No, but he was bowling a lot in practice for England.
Practice for later things. But now at this point, he has clarified he's not going to bowl.
Okay, Piyush Andre says England brag about baseball, but Kapil Dev had a striker of 95 and 5,000 plus runs in Test, also hit 8 centuries, that too in the 80s. Completely agree. Viv Richards,
Of course.
Vrinder Sehwag.
Yep.
Vrinder Sehwag, the video is up on Sports Today, where he said, how do you react to baseball? He said, Sehwag started baseball.
Shrikant. Chris Shrikant.
Shrikant. Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, Prakash Jha says 145 for 5 is his prediction. Akash Bhardwaj has gone with 150 for 3. Ashish Dhar says England will be 170 for 5 at close, considering baseball is in fashion. We Indians love England team doing anything nowadays. So, okay.
Kanishk Sera is saying Smith has made runs all around the world.
No, that debate we're not getting into. That's for post match.
Post match. ठीक है.
Quick prediction, guys.
150 for 3. I will agree with that. Akash Bhardwaj prediction. I agree with that.
150 for 3.
3. Yeah.
160 for 3. Kuldeep is starting though.
Yep. Kuldeep.
Oh. I'm going 150 you said?
Yeah,
for?
150 for 3. I echoed Akash Bhardwaj's prediction.
I'm going 160. No, I'm going 140 for
2.
4. I was also going to say 3, but I was like, it'll be the same. I'm going 4 then.
Then the match is definitely.
37, I'm just looking at 119 runs. Looking at the way how they're playing, am I basing my estimation too low?
Even I was thinking.
That's I said 160.
Okay, I'll not take Akash Varwaj. 190 for 3.
Huh?
190 for 3, okay.
But I'm still at the same. 160 for 3.
160. I'm going 140. 140 for 4. Piyush Nandre, 187 for 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Rookie Techie, 170 for 2, somewhere close to where you are. Ashish Dar is already picked, 170 for 5.
Yep. Because I think 119 runs in 37 overs, I don't think
I
they'll
don't see
score at that
39
rate.
overs getting 37 overs being.
No,
bowled.
let's say even if 35,
5 overs. 150 runs in 35 overs. For baseball England. 4 runs per over I'm basing it on. Just 4 runs per over.
No, I'd stay with my same prediction.
Yep.
No, I'd say 180 for 3. I'll change it to.
Two fours by Ben Duckett.
I'll go 155 for 4. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye
Take
bye,
care.
Nandri.